Exactly. Marijuana, from what we gathered, I think you are 100% on the nice list this year. And the worst that you did was do cocaine with the core lady's family. And it's not that bad. And you helped the core lady out with the card. I think you're going to be on the nice list. So please, marijuana, leave Santa Claus, Oreos, and some and Kelly Williams singing. Yeah, that'll really help this year. Marijuana, that's what that was into. Love you, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I think if anyone else mentions it, the rest of the podcast, they're automatic. Yes, if anybody listening is a good yes, website. Yeah, I wish I was friends. No, I don't want to hear that. Okay. Brandon, next one, please. I'm pulling in the next one. That is because the funniest next thing I can find. Yeah, serious names. They're always people aren't going to know the double names Austin, right? Austin, what's up, dude? Were you in a band that Body Works? Where are you right now? Yes, years. You gotta check your audio. Get your audio, Austin. We can't hear you. We love that beautiful woman in front of you, but we can't hear your ass, Austin. She's gorgeous. Yeah, what's her name, dude? Yeah, give us the details on her, man. Are we taking a Christmas card right now? Oh, Austin, please, you have to get it working. It's rather naughty right now. Simply love. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, this is Austin, probably. But it's sad because he has that wonderful woman with him, so I would hold it up respect for at least now he died. It looks like. Okay, sweet Austin, you might have to come back. We won't come back to you. We'll come back. Yeah. You scared me, dude. I know, yeah, it's got questions also. Really? Yeah, it almost made me bored. What is it? Some sort of black magic. That's a good one. Yeah, and if Rachel! Look at those heart sunglasses. Those are Christmassy. How are you? I'm doing good. Yeah, we're okay. We don't really want to get into it. Thank you for asking, but things have been a lot better recently. Things are really good. Well, friends. say, friends right now. I'm trending but quarter four is looking weak for us right now. But Rachel has everything for you. Basically, we're trying to figure out if we want the naughty or nice list. What's like the sweetest, nicest thing? Very good. What he's done, what is that? What piece of wood goes in? What do you have, a splinter or something? Or what happened to his leg? What's Rachel? So that's really good. Doing something for somebody else. That's really good. That's going to get you a lot of weather sales here. But Rachel, let's get to this part. What's the worst thing you've done yourself for somebody else? Just a 2020 worst thing. If it's really bad, yeah, we can add it. I don't know, just as something as lying to somebody or stealing. What did you do? Deportation is actually really bad in Santa, especially in 2023. That's one of the 7 deadly sins. That's deportation number 5. So what happened? What was the one you go off with your security? That's not right. Yeah, are y'all doing a lawsuit against him? I mean, is this lawsuit worthy or what? Cool. H&R Block is a notoriously bad. Like, they notoriously don't help people with that stuff, so we're sorry to hear that. H&R Block is a company that's so annoying. Yes, giants. They keep rescheduling my tax appointments to the point where I haven't had taxes this year. I have to check it over here. I don't want to talk about that either, but I just want you to know that I'm for it. Yeah, one more. It's pretty good. I ate a bowl last night. I realized I'm making my bowl's too big. So last night I had a pretty big bowl, so I put the skim milk in there, put the blueberries in there, eat half of it, let it sit for another 15 minutes, and then I eat it again. And it's honestly good eating it because it's kind of fleshy, and it's also kind of gross. So I've kind of, I don't know, the love affair might be over a little bit with all brand, but I'm going to be honest, I love how it makes me shit and everything. It's kind of, you have to have blueberries, or you have to have honey, you have to add something by itself. It's like fucking little rabbit pellets or something. You add something. So are you on the train for all brand buds, or what are you, how are your doodles? That's a buzz. Yeah, that's awesome. Santa is all for them. Graham, what was that? Something we're using computer audio, so somebody else just chatting. Well, Rachel, I think luckily you are going to be on the nice list this year, helping out your husband, especially after you fire. Did you think? Oh, Rachel, thanks so much for calling. Hey, too nice listen. I know. Listen to see even what's his you can be honest with us. I mean, we know you're probably lying and cheating and stealing and admitting everything. Just without sin, yes, no. That is pretty good. Yeah, Santa, in many ways, is like mimicking that, right? Since birth. Yes. Hey, Ryan, hello. I know. Ryan, fix the audio somehow. I said, maybe you can't use headphones. don't know how. I honestly tried to get on somebody else's Zoom call when I was in Memphis. Ryan, we got you. What's up? Dude, how are you? What kind of vehicle is that? What's in the back? I'm an electrician. So nice. Were you helping out people with their Christmas lights this year? Being an electrician, or what does that do? Well, not really. Working with a crash. Yeah. No, so I built up with a couple of like friends of mine. They're not my favorites. That's maybe. So we're asking people the best things and the worst things they've done this year. So that's a pretty good thing. But Ryan, what would you say is the 2023? What is your result? What's the best thing you've achieved? What is it? The Santa was here. We're gonna hear it over. Congratulations. That's a good one. So what was your drug of choice? It was heroin, and I got into drink a lot. It'll do it. Heroin. Normally people start drinking and then heroin, but sometimes people start with heroin. Yeah, I wasn't a big drinker. Other shit. Would you like Bud Ice? I was about to say, I wasn't a Bud Ice guy, but more like a daddy. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I was also Milwaukee's best ice. I'm from Chicago. You guys back here. Chicago. Oh, no, how'd you miss us? Yeah, the shows were live. I live in Florida now, so I'm going back to Florida. Cool, I get it. Yeah, no, it was fun. I was staying at the Plaza Hotel at the time of the research, so that was fine. No, I might have a trip. Yeah, my buddy went to the fourth floor club. Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, 3 shows. It was a long day, but it was fun. Cool. Tell your friend to tell me. Wait till Ryan. I tell everybody. We need as many people just talking about us, whether it be good or bad. We'll take bad stuff or good stuff. But Ryan, what's the worst? Let's get down to the dirty right now. So what's like the worst thing? Something that makes you blush. Yeah. Not as I don't know. I've been a pretty good one. That smirk tells me you've done no damage. Something happened. I mean, it's mostly just like work related. I went through a whirlpool. Okay, well, you didn't do it intentionally, though, did you? No. I was money. Very proud of it. That's good. I mean, negligence in the eyes of Santa Claus still counts as a bad thing. But still, I got double. I know Grant's fucking drinking again. Tell Grant to get off the air. He's not out. Yeah, it's a burning cigarette. You're not even allowed to smoke in this building. Yeah, this isn't for us. I don't know. I mean, my life is filled with doing bad stuff, so we're going to do it the best. Because I'm constantly getting illegal match. I don't know. One of my brothers was really excited to be lost, and I told him, don't do it. He says, I can get police for lives, stay in Memphis, and he actually got shot. So I'm kind of responsible for him not moving out of Memphis. So maybe that, or another getting shot in Memphis, probably that. And I shot Williams' brother, so it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, yes. I regret that. Why was that like that? Yeah, it was shot. Maybe members. Ryan, I've worked your And I can't even really understand is it individual waters right now? Yeah, to what extent? I guess I would have to see how much damage it caused on the property. All that is why he's had to go. Yeah. He got out, and that's the scary thing about here when you start doing it. A lot of people get freaked. Not all would care what to get away from. Yes. Yeah, you start hitting the ball. And people with the or natty ice. If anybody's watching this, or still drinking, come for the blood ice or for the natty ice. Blood ice in a bottle, too. Ice cold. Take me to heaven. Yeah, come for the blood ice, totally. 15 to my limit. That's quite a lot. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. All the merry Factor. What do you think about when you just hear that word? I'm thinking about factoring in a healthier diet. That's a good way to look at it. I think of factor. This is a bad thing. I'm not going to have that way. Factor numbers. I don't think that way because it has to do with food. You think factor, think food. Don't think equation. There is one equation. Think bread plus cheese. Very young, especially if you heat it up. So it's weird. That's one of the only foods that if you heat it up a little, it changes its form. Because when a cheese sandwich, you drop the cheese. Yeah, you take it up a little. Yeah. 30 years later, all of a sudden, those sandwiches bestseller. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you're like me and you're trying to eat better in 2024 and 2020, gosh, we're getting older. Make it easy on yourself with Factor, okay? That's how you make it easy on yourself. Factor's meal delivery service that's a super rare dietitian for meals right to your door. Factor, and they say to you, and they just take 2 minutes to prepare. I'm not even talking about you do all that plus one. Just heat it up in the microwave or on a skillet, you're all set. Don't worry about chopping, prepping, or cleaning up. There's lots of meals right when you want. That's Factor. That's what they stand for. Easy meals, yummy meals. You got a skillet for when you got a Factor meal. You got a factor this tasty breakfast. Interesting. Yeah. Not just for lunch and dinner anymore. But with over 35 meal options to choose from every week, you'll have so much variety, and they even have vegan, vegetarian, protein, wasn't calorie smart meal options. Never skip a flavor. No, flavor is something they are always focused on. That's why we love it so much. They have a full group of scientists over the green building. Maybe New York, I don't know where it is, but they have a bunch of scientists, smelling beakers, throwing beakers on the ground, a bunch of broken glass. But that's how you do it. It's messy. Sometimes no is messy, and we're okay with that. We're totally fine with that. But yeah, we're over 35. Wait, I already said that, Lord. Yeah. But yeah, we love Factor, and it's, I promise you this, it's not just for dinner either. It's for any time of day. When you put items you can eat right for breakfast, 2 desserts. Yeah, every part of we start out with breakfast in a day, and then you go with the switched to WMS 50 versus WMS 50. 15%. That's actually really good deal. And all jokes aside, it's the same manufacturer. Yeah, we've got some here. It's code WMS 5 tractor. Thank you, Factor. Oh my gosh, sweet Adrian. What's going on? How are you? I'm right off the bat. You have the best facial hair of anybody who's called in yet. Really? I kept it from November. I kept it what? Oh, cool. No Shave November into December, and you got the good mustache and under chin thing going on. Love it. Thank you. I love your new dog. I got a little chihuahua too. Oh my gosh, look at that little girl. This is the boy I got another female, but she's a little bit bitchy on camera. Oh, really? What's his name? Zen. I had to do it stuff. Well, Adrian, you love Chihuahua. So how are you liking the Chihuahuas? Oh, they're great. I've had them for a couple of years. He's 4 years old now. Ended up rehoming him because Zora was like in a wheelchair, so she couldn't like walk him, take care of him. So he found a new home with his new little girlfriend. So we've been asking Kate what's the best and worst that you've done this year so for you, but it sounds like that was some years ago. So Adrian, what for you was the best thing you did for yourself or somebody else? Because we're trying to get you on the nice list. Yeah, but the point is not even on the nice list. This year I stopped drinking, so I've been sober for just about a year. Got another one. Oh my gosh! Congrats. Well, were you drinking Bud Ice or Natty Ice? What are you more? I want the tequila guy. High-end tequila. Oh yeah, the high-end tequila. I remember drinking that with David Lucas one time. It tasted like water. It was so good. Oh, shit is dangerous. Well, congrats, Adrian. That's wonderful. It's been almost a year. So what? What's the worst? Nasty. Oh, right. You know, I like to give Ubers a bad rate. If it's a bad ride, I give them a bad rate. I don't hand out 5 stars for free. Damn. So what in your eyes constitutes a bad ride? Like what? If they're literally how they're driving, or they don't pick you up real fast, or what? When are you giving somebody a 1 star? What are they doing? Honestly, big turn off. Stinky car, man. If the car is smelly and you have to go on like a 30-minute ride, that's fucking terrible. Yeah, I don't like the stinky rides either. That's better. I thought you were going to say like Hispanic person or something. It's just literally a certain race or Toronto. So we have a lot of like Indian people, and they're stink. Well, it's yeah, and Adrian, I don't want to kind of pile on right now because my best friend growing up was Alvin Sidhu. He was an Indian guy who literally was one of my best friends in the band. I was flying back from somewhere last week from New York, and I sat next to an Indian fella. And Adrian, I was horrified at the amount of BO I was smelling from this guy. I swear to God, I smelled like his BO for hours after I exited the plane. It made me want to jump off. It's a lingering smell, man. It'll like creep up on you and stay in your clothes. Yeah, and I was thinking, does he not smell this? Like, what's going on here? Is this a mental illness? I don't know. But it could be a cultural thing again. I'm totally fine with that. It's all good, but I wanted to vlog. It seems like you're in close quarters with somebody, but it's freaking deal. That's not his fault. Well, that's not the worst thing. But that's Santa does it by punching down, and kind of punching down. That's one of the context of all Jewish historians. Yes, that's one of those important things. So is that scary? Is this the first naughty list? I don't want to do this to you, Adrian. My hands are tied here. Casey makes a call. Somebody's going naughty. We're going naughty. Yeah, Adrian, we're going naughty. So if you found, I at least found, if I keep drinking, there's a strong chance that I ejaculate too early. Normally, if I get like one or two Bud Ices, I can go for 30, 45 hour and a half, whatever. But man, without that alcohol, I mean, it's only a couple minutes. So how have you been able to get a little whiskey to go in? I know, but it's like I can't even do it. So do you have any for anybody else who's listening or what have you, who's maybe stopping drinking and now they're realizing cannabis is not as bad as pointers they drink? Pointers, it's hard at first. I gotta get it. It's hard at first, but stick your time. Don't rush into it. Stick with the couple minutes. But slow and fast. So in terms of understanding what exactly happened in the human bag, as a Nazi in rebellion, not especially what is especially helpful is to go back to early sources that are contemporary to these drugs. The most important of these is a book called The Book of Philosophy. Now, there are actually several books of Philosophy, and the first book in particular is especially valuable because it was likely written by a Jewish individual who was embedded in the actual book itself and was able to report on the unfortunate events from a first-person perspective. Incredibly valuable, very well written, actually, for an ancient document, and a lot of drama to it. So how come Jews aren't studying this? Well, this book of the Maccabees ended up being a collection which is really called the Apocrypha. These are books that the rabbis, for one reason or another, decided not to include in the Bible in the Tanakh. There are lots of these books that are floating around the ancient world written by different people with different perspectives, and the rabbis, as they're slowly developing the canon of what we would call Jewish scriptures, they decided to pass on the Book of the Maccabees. There's several others that we discussed in the Talmud, for example, so they were set aside. The Christian world, however, picked these books up in retranslation and preserved them at the back of the Christian Bible. There's a whole section, for example, within the Catholic Bible that has all these really unusual works of historical significance, often wildly unreliable, with the exception of the first book of Maccabees, which is very useful. And they tell us a lot about life in history. So from a religious perspective, these are definitely like a nice chimney. Best chimney yet that we've seen to the game. Another very important source also is not the contemporary source. Very fascinating. We're trying to figure out what your what is Jewish member of the rebellion against the Romans in the first century, the disastrous first Roman-Jewish war, which ultimately resulted in the destruction of the temple. But Josephus, seeing that he was about to be conquered and killed, decided to teach science. And he joined the Romans. Turned out to be a very valuable translator and culture worker for the Romans. And after the rebellion had ended, with the defeat of the Jews in their native land, Josephus went on to a really illustrious career as essentially an important historian. He was extremely prolific, wrote a massive multi-volume antiquities of the Jews, which is essentially history of the Jews from Genesis. And he wrote a very great book on the war itself as go-to source for the Roman war. He's a problematic figure in many ways, as I just mentioned. Which side wants the Jewish rebels to the Roman conquerors. We don't know a lot about what he actually thought, what he would have said about the war to Jews, because the only words that have survived with Josephus are Greek, that is like the language that he was pretty conscious at the time. And the version, for example, of the Jewish war that he wrote in Aramaic has been lost. So we don't know how he would have explained his position to the Jewish audience. But to the broader audience, he essentially tells everything about Jewish history to Roman or Greeks and anyone else who is fascinated in sharing more about the Jewish history. And Josephus gives us a lot of history about the Maccabees, much of which fits with the was driving to the studio today, somebody was halfway in and out of the turn lane, and I'm talking to my mom on the speaker, and I just started honking. Why are you doing that? It's a fucking and so yeah, I get the road rage. We have to be careful. You know, people get murdered, even specifically here in Austin with road rage. Yeah, I saw the video on Twitter. What happened? Some guy just went in a cop with a gun, and the cop killed him. Started arresting. Yeah, I think it was on 3rd. Although the video on the 3rd kind of yes, very scary. Charlie, we want to get more people on the naughty list, not for us, but just for seeing if there's some more that we have to get. But it sounds like you're on the nice list. Publicly, brother, you're nice all the way. Yeah. What is your shirt say? Kill all tires? Yeah. What is that? Professional stories. The only problem right now is that the author did not know the police relied on the Latin translation, which was not the best translation, and it was also partial. He didn't have access to the entire corpus of Josephus. He actually wrote quite a bit, several different ways about the but he also had the Apocrypha. He had the Latin translation of the Book of Maccabees. So it's only in the 10th century when we get to, Jews actually, historians looking back and saying, wow, it's such a fascinating story. Why didn't you tell us all about it? And then going in and looking at these other sources and filling in some flesh on the bones of the story that we have in the comics, giving us a much more robust picture of what's going on. There are many errors in this one that could be besides the very nature of the sources that he was working with, but nevertheless, a huge leap forward in self-understanding of the history happening. So much so that Josephus is still studying to this day, including the amazing Yiddish edition that came out in 1998, got multi-volume edition, so fascinating that all kinds of Jews are still studying the original, the 10th century adaptation of a 1st century work written by Josephus. I'd like to bring this together with a little bit of a plug more because this is for my community of users who are going through this.
Welcome. How are you? Yo, dog. What up, Drewski? How are you?
Understanding their own stories and are able to communicate it to themselves. That's where the message of creation is higher risk. So here's the citation. I'm going to read you from telling you the story So this is that example. God created man and he said God was spirit. What other cultures have done this system? Jews have done this story. In Judaism, the stories are not engraved in stone or memorials, and yet they go that way. They're told at home, around the table, for parents to show this look of the past. That is how storytelling in Judaism has evolved, domesticated, there are stories that are noble and others that stultify, leaving us prisoners and feeling possible ambition. The Jewish story is in its way the oldest of all, so never young, and we are each a part of it. It tells us who we are, and ancestors who we live to. Storytelling is the great vehicle of moral education. It was before the fight of only their children the story of freedom and its responsibilities. It stays free as long as humankind lives. It's kind of lucky only 2 fingers and not his whole
Welcome. This motherfucker follows me with like 300 accounts on Twitter.
Anyways, yeah, Charlie Thrash doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, just classic. Oh my gosh, those were
This funny though.
This spectacular since we're so close to Christmas. We're trying to figure
This
out
way is oh fucking oh shit.
nice regardless. What's just as your 2023 was generally speaking nice.
Rabbi Melissa, the young Rothschild'S, and it's called Emek HaSukkani.
Look at
What you'll be amazed at that title, but let me translate it to English. It is valley or the depth of the donut. Study and clarification of the custom of eating donuts on Hanukkah. Now, you will recall if you were following the series that a few weeks ago, I have taken a class on the Acharonim, and I have to mention this book, which I had seen online, but I never actually picked up. And I was fascinated at how to write. As you see there, a whole book is 431 pages long, mainly double column pages like this, all on the custom of eating donuts on Hanukkah. And I was like amazed. And this is the double amazing thing. One of the members of our regular class is actually the mother of Rabbi Ruben's Schwartz. And she said, "Oh my gosh, that's my son's book." And she got me a copy, and I was so excited. And so I began reading it just before Hanukkah. And then my wife sent me out to buy donuts, and I ended up spending like a ridiculous amount of money on donuts. But now I knew what I was doing. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about what's in this book and specifically that's connected to Jewish history. So this is actually part 3 of a series of books on the commandments and the customs of eating on Hanukkah. It's supposed to be ready to go, so I'll just click back in. But we're going to focus on the depth of the donut. Now, let me just also clarify for those of you who your mind is still bothered about what is going on here with donuts. As with Jewish law, there are basically 3 levels of public authority activities. There are Torah laws, which are called Oraisa, which means that they are either explicitly stated in the Torah itself or in closely related rabbinic words like the Mishnah. And then there are rabbinic laws, which are laws which are made by the rabbis, sometimes hundreds of years later, in order to protect the Torah laws for the most part. Like, for example, if it is forbidden to write on the Sabbath, the rabbis may add a law saying it's forbidden to handle writing implements on the Sabbath, because if you're handling a pen or something, you may come to actually write, which would be extra Torah law. So these are like concentric circles. And then the outside circle is something which is called minhag, or custom. And these are things which, no rabbi actually said, hey, we have to actually do this from now on. And there are things that are like natural outgrowths of Jewish practice and maybe related to women's practice in particular, when it comes to food and things like that, but they become really closely entwined with Jewish practice. So you have these 3 concentric circles, and one should not disdain that outer level of minhag, which is in many ways an expression of the desires, the popular desires of the people. Anyway, the eating of donuts on the holiday of Hanukkah clearly falls within that outermost range of minhag and custom. And it is associated specifically with oil, right? So the whole practice of the commemoration of the holiday of Hanukkah has to do with lighting oil, right? It uses candles as well, but the best way to do that particular commandment is oil, specifically olive oil. And since donuts are made with oil, then they become a very appropriate food on Hanukkah, just like latkes are, but we'll get to latkes. One other quick note for those of you who are following the Hebrew title, the title says Emek HaSukkani, and as one of my daughters pointed out, hey, that's in the masculine. So it should be Sukkaniyot, right? That's the term we are in Hebrew. Sukkaniyot means like little Sukkani. But in fact, if you look in the rabbinic literature, there are references to donuts in the rabbinic literature, particularly in the Sefer Kala, and there it is being a masculine. So the Sukkaniyot is kind of like an irregular feminine that has been added in modern times. The rabbis of the circular donut is masculine. The word comes from the root abad, which means sponge, like in sea sponge, and in fact the word scanio and the word sponge in English all come from that same, and obviously it's connected to sea sponge because it's shaped sort of like a jelly donut, and it has kind of like a fluffy quality like a jelly donut, so that's why the donuts are named after the sponge. Now, historically, I was remarkably amazed to see that the first reference to eating donuts on Hanukkah actually dates all the way to the 12th century. I thought it was a much more modern thing, but it was the 12th century reference, and it comes from none other than Rabbi Maimon, the father of Maimonides. Maimonides is the son of Maimon. His name was actually Moshe ben Maimon, so his father was Maimon. So that would mean it was referred to in Rabbi Maimon's writings, which are quoted elsewhere, in southern Spain or possibly North Africa, where he lived. And then in the following century, in the Provence region, which is southern France, which is very unusual, mixed period Ashkenazim started living there. Rabbi Kalonimus, a very well-known poet, actually wrote a beautiful poem about the importance of eating donuts on Hanukkah. So clearly, by the 12th and 13th century, this was a widespread practice. Who knows how much further back it goes, but those are the earliest references to this as a common practice, both in Sephardic land and at least through the Ashkenazic portion of Provence in Ashkenazic lands. Now, this book is not specifically a history book, it is a halachic sefer, it's a book of Jewish law. There's a lot of discussion here of like how does one behave with regard to custom. Who should eat donuts, how much donuts should eat. By the way, I tend to be very strict on lots of donuts. Which I eat next week or something. When should one eat donuts? Does it count at night or daytime as well? The blessing of the donuts is actually not at all obvious because there's a lot of discussion of whether or not how do we relate donuts to bread, which is a different blessing cracker, for example. So I'm not going to go into those details, but I will summarize 4 quick things because these are important for you to know if you want to observe this custom properly. First of all, what are the best kinds of donuts? Not dairy. Dairy donuts actually involve quite a few questions, and so check with your local Orthodox rabbi before you decide whether or not to buy dairy donuts. This is the time when you try to get hard support. Secondly,
this bitch is wild.
Yes, it was really hard, kind of like Montreal style bagel donuts. They're not donuts fulfilling the full sense of the word.
This bitch was wild.
The donuts also have a particular sense.
She's like, oh, y'all think you can play? Fuck you. Sick as fuck. You want to ball with the kids? Watch your step. This bitch is like, fuck Nagano. I'm taking this shit to the top. I'm the Nagano hoe. Check me out, baby. Sickest shit of all time. That bitch should be in the Hall of Fame for that.
Like you have the Torah, which has the exterior obvious Torah Nigla, the reveal, you also have the interior, the secret, the Torah Nigla, which is the Torah. So there you go. Another topic that is, of course, Rothschild'S, which were also made in the milk. But in this book, the author, Rabbi Schwartz, clearly demonstrates that these donuts is vastly preferable and much more significant on a halachic and philosophical level, and much more likely to fill the custom than eating latkes, which are an inferior social overall. I hope you enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed reading this book, and I wish you a great weekend and Hanukkah a happy time.
to a gas station. That's really
The 10th of Tevet constitutes an important day in the Jewish historical calendar. It falls this year on the 14th of December, 2021, and in fact, it is marked with a fast. If you are in any doubt as to whether or not you're obligated to fast, don't ask me. Contrary to popular perception, I am not a rabbi. Please seek your spiritual guide. But why we're talking about the 10th of Tevet is specifically in its historical context. What exactly happened on this day?
I have to go get the rental car after this, driving to Memphis tomorrow early in the morning.
Specifically, on this day in the year 588 before the Common Era,
Figure that out. That's not figured out yet, so I have to come up with a plan in a couple of hours.
Which means in the 9th year of his reign, on the
Yeah,
10th
the
day
past, I don't know, year and a half.
Nebuchadnezzar moved against Jerusalem with his entire army. He besieged it and they built towers
Add some
all
meat to the
around.
little bone.
This siege extended for over a year, an incredibly brutal siege that was marked by extreme hunger and even horribly human cannibalism. Terrible events are described in the book of Lamentation
I
and
think it is sadly,
finally on the 9th day of the month of Love,
developing a little bit.
Jerusalem was entirely sacked and
Place,
temple
but
was focused on that.
should be nice. Might go to
One
a
of the most
Grizzlies
significant
game
extra
on
biblical texts
Thursday,
that
so we're gonna have to
refers
keep
to
our
this
hands on
is this
swivel
document
there.
here, which is called the Babylonian Chronicles. This
No
specifically
idea.
is the
There have
Jerusalem
been certain
Chronicles
times
that
where
like
like
that
I watched them a little bit. I don't
Jerusalem in it, and it's describing the period before the actual siege and destruction of Jerusalem. Nebuchadnezzar actually made his way to Jerusalem. It says the 7th year in the month of Kislev, which would again have been around this time of the year. The king of Babylon assembled his army, and after he invaded the land of Hatti, which was in the Syria region, he laid siege to the city of Judah. On the 2nd day of the month of Adar, he conquered the city and took the king prisoner, installed in his place another king of his own choice after he received a rich tribute and support for Babylon. Right? So Jerusalem was part of the massive Neo-Babylonian Empire at this point. It was not destroyed. As you can see here, this map shows just how tremendous an expanse was the extent of the Neo-Babylonian Empire. But a few years later, relations went even more sour, and that's when Nebuchadnezzar laid siege to Jerusalem on the 10th of Tevet and ultimately destroyed it. Fascinatingly, there's been really interesting archaeological discoveries in recent years, including these remarkable arrowheads, which are Scythian arrowheads from the 7th and 6th century before the Common Era. They were the ones commonly used by Nebuchadnezzar's army and can be dated with other examples of other campaigns. One of my favorite writers in popular archaeology is Rothschild'S. Whenever I see her byline, I have to read what she wrote because it's quite fascinating. And this article certainly does not disappoint at all. There's a new PhD dissertation that just came out recently that looks at some of the remains from that early destruction. And as Ms. Ann points out, they may even hold the key to protecting the planet. Okay, so let's try to figure this out. This is kind of complicated scientific stuff, but nevertheless, I'll try to explain it as best I can. So this PhD candidate, Yoav Rabbi, did an excavation in the city of David, Zivati, right home in Israel. Things like this in Parthenon. And he discovered that minerals embedded in the chunks of an ancient floor from a house in Jerusalem was heated beyond 950 degrees Fahrenheit to 500 degrees Celsius. Apparently, that's interesting, of course, with the idea of reconstruction of the city. Now, Yoav Rabbi is an expert in this emerging science of archaeomagnetism, which is basically another way of dating things by looking at their magnetic field.
That's kind of
Apparently, when
dramatic.
things were very intensive, apparently the ore that was studied was burned at higher than 936 degrees Fahrenheit or 500 degrees Celsius. That kind of locks in the magnetic field of the object at that particular time, which corresponds to whatever the magnetic field of the Earth is at the time. And we should note that the magnetic field of the Earth changes with some frequency over large periods of time. So therefore, by taking the tools of archaeology dating this area to the destruction of the first temple in 586, and by looking at the magnetic field, literally, of this floor, the dust that's in there, they're able to determine what the Earth's magnetic field looked like 2,600 years ago. Now, this is really exciting for anyone who's fascinated with Jewish history and archaeology as I am. But it's really just for all of us, because apparently the Earth's magnetic field has a tremendous role to play in all kinds of science radiation. And when the magnetic field declines, apparently that's not a healthy thing for our planet. So by getting a distinct measure of what the magnetic field was like back then, scientists were able to use this data point and all of us from the devastating climate change that we're experiencing. I think this is so fascinating. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And I hope that you, like I, perceive just the tiny seeds of redemption that can be discovered in the ashes of roommates. And this, my mind, for a second, is difficult. Now, it makes me think of a passage in Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 19. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the fast of the fourth month, the fast of the fifth month, the fast of the seventh month, and the fast of the 10th month, as this time of Davis, shall become occasions for joy and gladness. Happy customers are making you wise. There is much love. I hope that for those of you who are fasting,
Okay, so all we would ask is, again, those first two things were pretty good. Those are the best things we've heard all day, I think. Totally. Well, not. But Santa loves honesty. I know, so... I don't know, I can't believe I'm saying this. Nice. I think what you did was so insanely naughty. It's actually convenient for this nice.
scholars, particularly in the Asian world, I have long appreciated the contributions that their cultures have made to world civilization. And I have to say, on a personal level, I diet because I am a very devoted fan of Asian food. Everyone who watches my lectures, I listen at least once every 3 to 4 hours. What my goal, the task that Professor Katz has given me is to 20 minutes on Jewish religious practices, which is a task akin to borrow to make bricks without straw, because it is virtually impossible to say anything meaningful about the tremendous amount of detail involved in but nevertheless, given the illustrious nature of the colleagues with whom I'm speaking today, and Professor Drill, a long admired court, and also Rabbi Greenberg, who wrote
oh my gosh, Solly, hold on. Let's try to figure out, and normally you hear probably what we've been doing, but with that accent, sir, let's try to figure out maybe where the fuck your ass is. Can you give us a sentence? Can you say green bean sandwich?
I'm going to do it in such a way that I hope will be accessible both to people who have very little familiarity with the student practice, and at the same time will be moderately entertaining for those of us who are in the western region of this world.
God save the Queen.
Let me begin first of all with a sentence. Here's another reference visually to Pharaoh and the bricks without straw. Charles Catherine in his magisterial representation of Moses, the lawgiver, just before he spoke to Moses. So give us some context as to who are the Jewish people. If you have a look at these maps, which are to scale, as you see both their spiritual, historical,
what is the Christmas time looking like over in London? Do they have Christmas trees over there? Do people have lights up? What is going on?
Media, if we had boundaries in Israel that corresponded to the amount of text we receive, for example,
but I need to work on more reasons. I pretty much just said, well, Solly, yeah, hopefully we can come to England whenever. I would love to do comedy out of the country. Solly, yes. So we are asking people 2023. I don't know exactly what kind of year it's been for you, but what would you say is the best thing you have done personally in 2023?
Worldwide, just about the same number as all of the states are going. So we're talking about a very small population, although not as small as the number of people today, which is like 50. I've got going from one of the activities that is active today. Now, I cannot resist, since I am the first Western speaker, I realize that many business
What most people think about the royalty over there? Do they think they're just kind of scammers taking everybody's money, or is it kind of like a positive figurehead? People like them, or what's going on?
Nevertheless, it is representative of contemporary Western.
Okay,
understanding flawed as it is, our British
and then they got this stupid ass. What are the ones living over in America? The guy married the chick from the Meghan Markle. Sure, this anywhere. She was so funny. It was information.
There's a huge surge of popularity of
Insanity. Yeah, they called Elvis's home in Memphis a dump, which I took great offense to.
like this. There's a woman who was sitting here, both of us in Florida, sitting with a friend playing a game on Mahjong. She goes down a guy and says, "That's it.
What do you think about Princess Diana? Was she fine?
But at any rate, her friend says, "You're going to bed. What are you talking about? It's so far away." She says, "No, I made up my mind. I'm going to bed." She goes to the travel agent, and tries to persuade her. You don't know the language. It's so far away.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Tony's enjoying being anchored down here in Austin. I guess there's a
What the fuck it is? Going up the holy mountain. You can't climb the holy mountain. I'll get a sure fire. It doesn't matter. She goes up the holy mountain to the temple. She insists on entering the temple. She says, "You can't come into the temple. It's a holy day, reserved only for Buddhist monks." But it doesn't matter. She goes into the temple. She says, "I want to see the holy man." And they say, "No, he's observed a vow of silence for a decade now. You can't first." She first passed the guards, goes into the inner sanctum of the temple. The holy man is going to go to the and she says to him,
that was last week.
"Howard, I'm home already." It's hard to tell on Zoom if you enjoyed that joke or not, but I certainly did. And the notion behind it is that there's such a close relationship in many ways between the ideas of Buddhism and certain ideas of Hinduism that
he was the big man on campus when I was starting to sign up for the show. It was great.
But let's get to our
crazy.
So I divided my talk into four basic points related to Jewish religious practice. The first of which is the idea of mission. Jews from their earliest texts onwards and reinforced daily, weekly, and yearly practice through life cycle have a very, very strong sense of something that
There he is. Wow. To what do I owe the privilege? Hit me with it, baby. I'm surprised you're able to talk after eating all that pussy you got last night.
I didn't get any pussy last night.
Surprise, surprise. Why not? Bitches be crazy?
Bitches been crazy, younger girl, like that. I was 18.
18?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to a bar?
I didn't go to a bar.
You can be 18 and drink in Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That shit's wild, son. Oh, fuck. Dude, I fucked up. Are you gonna take advantage of my fuck up? Don't.
How
Don't.
old is your kid to drink in Canada?
19.
19 in Canada?
Yeah.
That's good.
Hit my ball, baby. You're gonna hit my ball. You're fucked. You are fucked. Fucked, son.
We scored the same.
I know, but I was fortunate. How are you?
Rebel 5, put back on body flat. I put back on body flat, but I put back on more muscle.
Okay. When are you gonna start stripping, dude?
In a month.
Another month?
Yeah.
My G, you just keep. Oh fuck. Putting this off longer and longer.
Yep.
Okay.
Forever.
Yo, Pimp, what up? Riser was in here. He was asking about you.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing? I said that you're living the dream, and he wants to know when you're gonna start stripping. And I told him next month or something like that. And he wanted to know what else was new with you. I said that you still suck dick at mini golf. I told him I did say this. I really do like you. I told him that, and I said like he comes in here in the middle of the night, and it'll be really quiet, and then all of a sudden he comes in and we'll play these games for like hours, and he brings joy to my life just in the middle of the night. I didn't say this, but it's true. I wish we were just on the same time because you fuck up my whole life, dude. You really do. Because of you, I'm like, I sleep during the day, and oh no, Zoot, and that causes me issues. No, Zoot, perfect.
Holy.
So
We're tired.
we are tied.
I might go to the gym later.
Did you ever see the show Seinfeld?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I said you're like my digital Kramer, where like I'd just be minding my own business, and then all of a sudden you come bursting in, and you'll be like, "I've got it." I'll be like, "You got what?" You'll be like, "I am going to be a savant at stand-up comedy," and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, is that right? Tell me a joke," and you'll be like, "I don't need a joke."
Hey. Wait, did Kramer have a job?
He had a bunch of jobs.
What was his job?
Okay, so what was his job? I mean, he didn't really have one, but he'd have a bunch of them just depending on the episode. So he worked at a bagel place that went on strike for like 20 years, and so he did that, and then he was a um what what else did he do? He had his own touring bus. He started a business that was what a fortunate shot, dude. That was it was the J. Peterman um, bus tour, and he sold uh, like muffin tops. They had like muffin tops there. He What else did he do? Now, he had schemes. He like had this bottle return scheme where they would drive to another state and return bottles. Um, he he had a job. Well, it wasn't really a job. It was he just randomly started working at a place without getting hired, and he just started going in wearing a suit and tie every day, but he didn't actually work there, and they had to eventually fire him for that. Um, he,
Raymond's man.
well, not really, but okay. Um, he what else did he do? He well, I just said that like you came in here and just you're like um I said that you really want to be something. You really want to you really want to be a savant at something. But that's not that easy, and most people are not a savant at anything. And one of the things that you wanted to do was be a stand-up comedian. Are you still going to do that on Monday?
Um, yeah.
Zoot, you have an invitation, dog. Zoot, remember that time you had an invitation and you stopped sucking your own dick?
Kyle, who's your favorite person?
I am.
Oh, Ray?
Yeah, you mean who's my favorite person in my digital world?
Yep.
Maybe Miss Aquarius because she's so nice. But I like you as well. I like Riser. I like Caspian Sea. I like Audie sometimes. I like Frosty. Um,
Already?
sometimes. Look how good this shot was, Zoot. Did you see that? Did you see the efficiency? Dude, Riser and I played. We've been playing this game. You and I played it too. Carom. We played it at like 8 in the morning for like an hour very intensely. And then Frosty came in and he and I played Uno for like an hour, like really intensely. It was pretty wild. Look how good this shot is. Zoot. Zoot, 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 zoot. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Zoot, come on. G. G unit. Thanks, baby.
Sorry, Rabbi.
Yo, pimp.
I got searched the other day.
Search for what?
I was on the train and they searched. I got searched by two police officers.
For what?
I was playing around with my key and some security guard on the train reported me to the police on the train, and then I got searched by the police because they thought I had a knife when it was actually just my keys. And I had to tell them that I had ADHD and I was just playing around with my keys.
What did they say?
They said basically just said sorry, like yeah, it's not your fault. Like I said yeah sorry, and then just don't play around with your keys. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's ridiculous.
What?
That they would just randomly search you like that.
No, they thought I had a knife.
So what? You're not allowed to have a knife?
Okay.
Yeah, you can't have a knife on the train?
You can't fly around with a knife in public. You can't fly around with a knife in a public place. It's illegal.
That's an interesting rule.
I thought that was a universal law.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, you might get like public endangerment in the United States or some other bullshit like that, but you can basically.
I mean, would you go just go on a train and someone just getting out overnight?
I wouldn't want to, but if they had a knife, then they have a knife. People are allowed to have knives in the United States. They're allowed to have guns in the United States. Do people have guns in Australia at all? Have you ever seen a gun?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, when did you see a gun?
I had a gun pointed at me 2 days ago.
Why?
Police officer thought I had a knife.
So they pulled a gun on you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What an asshole
They
security.
didn't pull it. Sorry, they didn't pull a gun out on me, but like, he had his hand in the holster in case I did pull out a knife.
Oh, okay. So police have guns there?
Yeah. Why wouldn't
I think in
name a country where police don't have a gun?
UK,
Name a single country where police don't carry around a gun.
United Kingdom.
That's not true.
We're gonna look it up after this game. Do you see how good a shot this is, Zoot? Zoot, Zoot. Do you see how good a shot this is? Zoot.
Yeah. There's
Zoot.
not a country out there where police do not carry guns.
I think the United Kingdom. Like your average officer doesn't have a gun; they have like a fucking baton. Dude, I'm gonna set a record here of completing this hole in 2. That's a record. I wonder if it's possible to complete this in 1, but I don't think so. Perfect game. Okay, 1 second, Zoot. I'm gonna look up. Do police have guns in England? Police in England do not routinely carry guns. The majority of police in England and Wales do not carry firearms. See? And only a small number of specially trained officers are authorized to carry guns. These, these officers are typically part of the specialist units such as the Metropolitan Police's Rapid Response Unit and are deployed for specific missions such as counterterrorism operations or to protect high-profile sites. The policy of not arming the majority of police officers is rooted in the low prevalence of firearms among the general population in the UK. Guns are extremely rare in the UK, and the majority of crimes do not involve firearms. This approach is also influenced by the historical principle of policing by consent rather than by force. While there are instances where armed police are deployed, such as in response to serious threats, the use of firearms in police is tightly controlled and subject to strict regulations. So, does that make sense, Zoot? Zoot! All right. Are you ready to play our game? We have a bunch of games. You've never beat me in this game, to my knowledge, and I want you to. Zoot, do you know the band? I think it's the Little River Band. No, it's something else. Anyway, did you know that you had an invitation? Or are you just gonna sit there and beat yourself off raw? Yo, dog, did you know you had an invitation?
I lost count.
Okay. And then you're gonna come back?
I'm gonna win.
You're not gonna win shit, dog.
I'm gonna win.
You're terrible at this game. You're such dog shit at this game. Swish, you got 2. 3. You got 3. 4. 5. That's good. 5's good. 5's good. Especially without any practice. Seven points, dude. Okay, you've still got a chance, son. Oh, dude, you got a swish? Whoa, Zoot's on fire. Another swish. Whoa, Zoot hasn't missed. Zoot playing like a baller. 2 swishes. Zoot, that was incredible. 8 points. Great job, dude.
Oh, these are gonna get harder. But I ain't cool.
We're playing 5 rounds, so you've got a better chance to win. Dude, you're on fire, dog. Zoot. Zoot, quit doing so well. 7 points? That was great.
That was good. And robots playing better than good.
No swishes, dog.
I switched them.
That was not good. You've
Okay.
got the lead.
You're the 1 point behind me, though.
Yeah, but you're playing really well.
Yeah, but you're better than me.
Oh, interesting that when you play 5 rounds, it just goes left to right again. You got a swish. You got a swish. You got another one. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Zoot, that was really good.
It shouldn't be as difficult. Wow. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Good voice line right here. Oh,
I'm going into the last round with a 2-point lead. Zoot, it's important that you score a lot of points here.
that should go in.
Yes, it should have. Zoot has missed every shot this round. Every single shot Zoot has missed. Oh, he got a swish there. So all I have to do is get 1 point, and I win. It's over, son.
How do you? Don't do anything.
Zoot, I won. You ready for some darts? Zoot, why don't you answer people when they ask you a question?
Yeah, but no.
Okay, you're up, big dog. That's a 3. That's a 3. That's a 25. 31. Not bad. You got 31. I got 30. Zoot, 25. Uh-oh. Zoot got a 25. Now he got a 3. Oh, he could have gone for that 14 and got perfect game. He could have ended it. Zoot, that is bullshit. You know that's bullshit. Get that 13 and end it. Get that 20 and end it. End it.
I don't even know what.
End it. Nice checkout, son.
I thought it was all out.
It's impossible for me to win.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's possible for you to retire.
You ready for another one?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll win the next game very quickly.
No, you won't. You suck. 21. That was dog shit.
All I need is 1 triple 20 and plus we can win. All I need is 120 and a triple 20 and a 6.
5. 1. 20. I'm going to get this 16. It's going to be sexy. 11. Fuck. Get it. Oh, dude, you could have won. Get that 10. Why wouldn't you go for the fucking... Dude, why am I unable to close the deal?
Hey, Rabbi, is it hard to get a job in America?
If you have a trade, no. If you don't, then you're just going to have a shitty job.
What trade do you have?
I'm a certified project management professional.
How do you get it?
How do you get it? You have to have experience
Yeah.
managing projects for at least like 5 years, and then you have to pass it. You have to be vetted by your peers, and then you have to pass a test. $28 points. Dude, I just got 60 points. What are your thoughts? You got 20. You got 20. Oh, look at you. Got 64 points.
Rabbi, besides medication, what helps with ADHD? Besides meditation.
Yeah, ensuring that you don't have a lot of distractions.
But I've heard this from people, right? Because I'm pretty fucking severe ADHD.
You say that, but you don't even know what that means.
What do you mean?
You say that. How do you know you're any different than any other human on Earth?
Because I have an impulsive nature.
Everyone does. No way. No way, Zoot. That's bullshit, dude.
Okay.
You had 39 points. I'm gonna get a triple. I'm gonna get a triple.
We're so early into neuroscience that we can't really fucking like. We can't even get like an AI brain scans to tell us like what like neurological conditions we have that like would harm.
Oh, triple 20. Zoot with the triple 20 and a checkout.
How long do you think before we can get like MRIs or like brain scans that will tell us IQ and like actual neuro? How long do you think it would be?
5 years.
5 years?
Word.
You really think it's only in 5 years?
Correct.
And that will be able to tell us what job we can, like, what job best suits us, right?
Yeah, but then people won't have jobs.
People won't have jobs.
Correct. I mean, AI will be replacing everybody's position.
Are you sure?
100%.
And the jobs that AI can't do.
Eventually, AI will be able to do everybody's job better than them. Better than they can.
AI can't look after children.
Yes, it can.
AI can't take care of animals.
Yes, it can. They're already making nursing robots.
Anyway, you have to have a job to be taken over by AI.
You have to have a what?
You have to have a job to be taken over by AI.
Generally, correct.
Dude, AI can take over the sex work.
Oh, easily. Sex bots, dude. It delivers a higher intensity orgasm. You don't have to have any connection to it.
Alright, ready? Last game.
Are you fucking suit? No, this is second to last game. We have to do one more game after this.
Last game.
No.
I'll be back later.
No. This is the second. No. No, this is the second to last game. We have to do a 5-0-1 pro double out as the last game. We always end on that. You're up, Zoot. Zoot, everybody's waiting on you. How good a shot are you going to have here? How good a shot are you going to have here? How good a shot are you going to have here? Throw the fucking dart, dude. You're going to run out of time. You're going to run out of time. So all I have to do is hit the dartboard. All right.
My phone's not working.
All right. We'll close and reopen. Now we're going to play 501 Pro Double Out.
My phone wasn't working.
Last game. 501 Pro Double Out. Zoot, you're up. And everybody's waiting on you. Zoot, you have
My
an
phone's not working.
Zoot, you have an invitation, big dog. Zoot, you're up.
Phone's not working.
What do you mean?
Like, it's like not long.
Okay, close the app and reopen it.
It's not like responding to anything. I can't even turn off my phone right now.
Is it not working still?
No, it's not working. Still.
Can you take out the
How do you get me a phone?
Can you take out the battery?
No. How do you get me a phone?
I mean, can you do a hard, like a soft reset on it? Hold down the power button for 10 seconds.
No.
Did it work?
Not like that. No, not this one. It's not even working.
It's still not working? Him.
Still not working. Still not working.
Well, what do you think's wrong with it?
That's a wicked.
Our lives. What is that mission? So just
What's the
accomplishing
worst
this
thing you
is
can
something
accomplish
that
when
is
you've done?
certainly really have a much longer process. And I
No, you
suspect that
specifically
Professor
have maybe I
Smith
said
may
that
have to go
weird. No,
research
just
this
for
today.
solid.
But I
But
can
if
give
you
you
know
all of that
a really bad person, you can't
from
pass
one
it
of
on to
our
them and say what they
early
did. That was
stages
horrible. We
of
want to
the
know
business.
thank you.
The great Will wrote, spoke, that which is hateful to
The
you,
greatest thing to shit.
do not do to other people. That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary. Go explain. The very sophisticated statement is really absolutely of all Jewish religious practices. You might wonder, well, what does this have to do with the ritual calendar and the daily activities and prayers, things like that? Well, that's where it gets a little more complicated. Jews traditionally recognize, and here I'm speaking, by the way, there is, of course, a huge spectrum of what Jews believe, but I'm speaking to kind of like the traditional,
Fair enough. We're just trying to dig here. Maybe the shit thing is something else.
There are 636 commandments, not 10 as
That's
is
insane. Well, Casey, how do you
there
order
is
your
a
car?
massive
I
number of
have much to work with.
that
So,
survey
I just
all
got it all
aspects
from
of
the
human condition, not just what one does in the synagogue in prayer, but what one does in the boardroom, the business meetings, what one does in the bedroom with one's family, what one
yeah,
does
we're
at
going
the
nice. I'm
table,
going nice.
every
So,
aspect
I
of life,
we're pretty
literally
sure.
from how you tie your shoes in the morning to how you sleep at night, every moment
If
of
we're
a
ever in
human
England,
life
what
is
you take is to
regulated
get some
by
bakers
this
and mash.
massive body of commandments. This is not to say, however, that the mission is to convince everybody else to do so. One of the basic ideas of Judaism
Maybe start
is that
drinking in a
this set of commandments is specifically for Jews. For all other human beings who are considered the children of Noah, that is, Noah
maybe
and the
start
flood,
drinking in a pub. Maybe I'll bring my sobriety over
destroyed.
here.
All other humans nearly
Would you
cover
give me a beer
7
in a
basic
pub?
commandments, most of which are really quite, obvious
I
and
know
understandable,
you're
like, for
kidding.
example, set up towards the
Oh my
law,
gosh, I can't drink in a pub. I go crazy over there. Wow.
animals, other living
Well, here's Dipple.
Holy shit.
tradition is not convince the rest of the
It's a
world,
which side here.
which is in contradiction to other Western faiths. The mission is that Jews
All
should
right,
choose
Solly.
to
Wonderful to talk to you, dude. Thanks so much for coming. What time is it
and by
over
some
there?
means of reflection, then they will expand God's will to other humans. How that is expressed, I think, is one basic item that is of holiness,
So it's
which
nighttime here.
I simply do not know enough about Judaism to understand if there is a similar
What's the temperature
concept.
over there?
But if you were to try to understand how holiness actually works as a religious practice in Judaism, it is part of a massive nexus of separation that is moments and places of focus, which Jews say, what I am doing now, what I am thinking now, is separate,
Cool, Solly.
therefore
Wonderful to
holy.
talk to
For
you, dude.
example,
Have a great Christmas, man.
the concept of time is very, very important. The 1 day a week of rest, which is called Shabbat, which begins Friday night, and Saturday night, this is a rest from
Yo, yeah, man. Yeah, big things coming next year. Thanks, man.
religious practices codified 40 distinct types of activities which fall into
That's the only person,
the
yeah,
boundaries
English
of what
person
looks like
I've
real
accepted yours
practices.
from, and I
For
swear
example,
I'm
use of electronic devices so detailed and so rhythm. One disconnects from all these things and is
people say,
forced to
oh,
engage
cheers.
in human level, local level
Yeah.
communication with one's family and
It's kind of bad sometimes.
right? Television, no artificial entertainment. It's all about simply connecting with other people. That's how we
Let's
live the
go.
experience. And so,
When did
much
that
more to
turn
say
into
about this.
a
But that's an idea of separating in terms of, unfortunately, at this point in my presentation,
That's a popular saying. It has been for, what, 5 years now? God, everyone's a dumb say, let's go. Please.
I was
We'll be back. I know it's gonna be tough on FaceTime here. It's been such a wonderful year of UMS. This was our year. This was our year of FaceTime.
And
Because yeah, the green room is a bunch of pictures of folders, a lot of pictures to look at. Yeah. Well, that's comforting. Yeah, oh my gosh. Everybody else wanting just positions and little threads and stuff. Pretty spooky, but that's why I'm scary. Yeah, for sure.
very carefully.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of the William Montgomery Show. Send your questions, artwork, and manifestos to the William Montgomery Show at gmail.com. You can voicemail at 737-471-1019. Never miss an episode of the William Montgomery Show by subscribing to the William Montgomery Show channel on YouTube and anywhere podcasts are sold. Check out William online at William.Montgomery on Instagram. For William Montgomery, check out Tony on YouTube. Check him out live at the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas every Friday. Find more of me, Casey Rabbi, at patreon.com/CaseyRabbi. Follow me on Instagram at Casey Rabbi. This episode of the William Montgomery Show was recorded at Record ATX Studios right here in the heart of Austin, Texas. The William Montgomery Show is produced by William Montgomery. The anthem is sung by William Montgomery. The drums are sung by William Montgomery. The words are sung by William Montgomery. William Montgomery Show is a Fanny Cow production. Thanks for joining us.
The third thing, by the way, is that I'm
trying to have fun.
We plan to reproduce once we have those technical things in place. We're looking forward to hearing my Jewish colleagues' presentations, and I'd like to hear what the rest of the
J-Dogs. I call them J-Dogs.
So
Why?
But anyway,
Why not?
Texas, USA.
this is what we call anti-Semitism, by the way. That's another big part of our Jewish reality, and we somehow choose to deal with it. But we hope that moderators can do it as well.
Dancers.
Well,
As always, William was joined by the
so we have a few minutes till the next one shows up. Thank you very much for moderating. Family. We are very big fidelity, which for the most part involves monogamous relationships. Although there is, of course, in the biblical period, polygamous relationships as well. This idea of separation is in the sense of separating from the rest of the world sexually and focusing on one spouse. Also, we actually, in Hebrew, we use the term kedusha, which is the same word as kodesh, which means holiness. And we can go on with many, many religious practices like this, such as, for example, our diets are regulated by a system called kashrut, which allows us only to eat certain foods prepared in certain ways. With
Just do it.
Minor adaptations, we are able to consume a large variety of Asian foods like that. So all of these focusing activities, all of these things which say we tend to take these things but not others, we take these things now, not other things now.
Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Oh, love me do. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Oh, love me. Someone to love. Someone like you. Someone to love. Someone like you. Love me do. Oh, I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Oh, love me do. That was so sick when you were like, it's amazing. Yeah, baby, that was sick. Don't suck though. Don't fucking suck. Keep editing your draft.
historically denominated style has already arrived with the information that you bring. This is something that usually informs through this practice. And with that, I think that is good on time, even with being not only committed to production, and so that demonstration of the realities that you're within the practice is good. So great to see that you all. Thank you very much for your Hello, fellow students of musicians. I hope you're all doing well. I just want to take a minute to share with you something I've been studying. Very related to the It represents the borderland between the Egyptian proper and the it was a way in which the Egyptians protect themselves from marauders. So get all our jobs, okay? We're gonna figure it out. In a rapid cataract, it's like a choke point where you have a kind of highway robbery and things like that. So there's a military sort of garrison set up. Probably in the 8th or 7th century. What do we do? What am I supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Except we're very busy these days.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I could do, just call on me and I'll send you along with love from me to you. With everything that you want, like a heart that's oh so true. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Long that long to hold you and keep you at my side. I've got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. Do anything that you want. If there's anything I could do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Me, I'll send it along with love from me to you. And our arms that long to hold you and keep you by my side. I can live that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. More than that you want.
Which is very fragmentary of a letter that was sent from one Nadia in Jerusalem to a head of the Jewish and after there's kind of like a preliminary salutation, which has some that I'm not going through right now. And then it says, very brief letter, it says, in the month of Nisan, the Judahite soldiers should observe Passover. In the month of Nisan, the Judahite soldiers should observe Passover. 14 days of the month of Nisan
Already, I saw your flag in the paper.
7 days. Therefore, not work.
It's cold here today.
This is interesting because
Super cold.
I might have asked them if they were especially if we already got their own samples.
I thought it was pretty chilly.
Far away. They're saying but the second line is drink no beer. Beer Passover, drink no beer. Especially relevant because Scripture kind of watery beer as their aliens like probably want to be on a tree. They passing the letter from 11 from day 15 through day 21. You have 3. Dude, is not subject to consecutive day.
Oh my gosh, a Digimon. Digimon freedom. Dude, I love the Digimon. I'm kidding. Is it a Pokemon or Digimon? Charizard.
It depends Pokemon, Charizard. Digimon was if you can name 3 Digimon,
Digimon.
Oh no. Common era based on
No, I can't have one Digimon. YouTube Digimon. Dude, do you remember?
The last for 7 days, don't let any 11 product
that many of them. I think
rather
my younger brother was really into the Digimon.
details of what you actually say
Yeah, and what was able to surpass
you giving them instructions that reflect
Pikachu, man.
to the current ideas. Also, by the way,
Oh man.
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You think you lost your love. Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of. And she told me what to say. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. You said you get it so. She's almost lost her mind. It's never like you know. You're not the hurting kind. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves like that, you know you should be glad. If they always talk to you, we think it's only fair. Why hurt her too? Apologize to her because she loves you and you know that should be.
Yeah, so get some more dates up there.
That was so sick.
Sweet Adam has helped book some stuff. So it's
For example, using Apollonia prayers recited every Sabbath and observed the memory of the martyrs associated with the faith. So in that context, as I was doing research for an upcoming Christmas mission results,
I almost thought you would say it. That was close. How nice was it on the counts, David? Love hearing
faith like the picture right now. So here's a map that shows you
Yes, sir. Cool, David. were waiting for a while. What were you doing in those meetings some hours before this thing started? What were you doing?
So I saw your Instagram post and I was like, all right, I'm just stop on Zoom. And I've actually done this multiple times. And a couple times I've accidentally logged out. This is the only time I've ever used Zoom. So it's great. Worked out. Yeah, okay.
Where do you work?
I work near DU. I manage residential construction sites. We got like 2 houses going right now. So it is, yeah. Some fancy stuff.
Really? No, what are
I think it's the Pioneers. Yeah, Wildcats always sounds good. Was that High School Musical?
I wasn't allowed to watch that. What was High School Musical? Was that a Bobcat or a Wildcat?
I think so. If I remember correctly. You look like a High School Musical fan.
Well, now that I don't live with my parents anymore, maybe I'll watch it. Wasn't allowed, but again, I don't like it. Days I might watch it. Yes. It's a thing. I was randomly watching some dumbass YouTube video last night of some guy who was saying, "Oh, this is the worst Nutcracker movie ever," and he's using it against, I guess, Macaulay Culkin Nutcracker or something. Nutcracker movies ranked from worst to best. Yeah, he said this one was too scary. Number 1, Macaulay Culkin. Yes, there's Macaulay.
Wow.
Totally, I will again. I need to get it out of my head. Not allowed to watch it. Get it out of my head. I'm not living with those people anymore. So, yeah. David, well, have a wonderful Christmas. Nice to talk to you this week.
Dude, Merry Christmas. You guys are great.
And also, David, so do you care that we're doing these? Because we're starting to get a lot of pushback on these phone call things. Are you in that camp, or what are your thoughts, David? Should you do it a little too much? Be very honest with me, very frank.
To be frank,
Yes.
awesome to talk to you guys. This could have been a boring conversation, you know? I thought it was pretty cool. Some of them I hated.
You think sometimes we talk to people and it's boring?
And sometimes I'm just jealous. That's fine, you know? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, and it varies. You never know. So, maybe.
Oh yeah, tell you something. I want you to understand. I said up something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. So please stay to me. You let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hands. You let me hold your hand. You don't wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. How you look at my tongue? You know you understand. No lie, share something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
Oh my gosh, and Grant had his win today. The Corvette. Yes. He just actually take a picture. I saw him.
Public notice, Rabbi Scott. Stop changing your account name to just try to learn me off-site. Just stop. I do not care for your bullshit. Equals don't care who you are either. Stay the hell away from me, and I damn well mean it. Calm down, OG Nunya. Rabbi wiggling his eyebrows now, shaking my head. Freaky ass Rabbi fuck. Now, 'cause I gotta DM you this shit. It happened again. I'm deleting it. Goodbye. What happened here? Rabbi eats ass like a pudding bowl. Careful, the rabbi might get silly, might get it. I'm scared he wants my ass pudding. Not the ass pudding, F-A-S. When I'm scared, I may have to repost the shipping one. He gonna get me. It was a shipping call? Oh, Sage run. It happened again. I'm deleting. Goodbye. Rabbi be wiggling his eyebrows now, shaking my head. Now, 'cause I gotta DM you this shit. Don't. Public notice. Rabbi Slut equals stop changing your account name to just try to lure me outside. Calm down, OG Nunya.
I got it, yeah. I got punched in the face, and then I stretched it like 6 times. You stretched it, got a bigger ring. Yeah. Like when you stretch it now, when you get it pierced,
I'm in love, love, can't buy me love. Buy you diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I'll get you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. But I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love. I give you all I've got to give it to you, love it too. I think you never a lot to give, but I got, I'll give to you. But I don't care too much for money, money can buy me love and buy me love. Everybody tell me so, can buy me love. No, 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 say you don't need no diamond ring, I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you got the kind of things the money just can't buy. And I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love. Yeah, I'm in love. Everybody just dance slow. That was so sick.
I
I know.
think this time of year you're so close to Christmas, you gotta play it safe. Almost there. Yeah, stop right now. Somebody's watching.
No, no,
I have a bunch of kids, so I don't buy gifts for adults. I just buy kids stuff. So Roblox and Minecraft. I don't you go classic. It's either the clackable things that you have this one to it's a clacker. You can do it like this and then they clack once you get it into a really big scope. So clacking. That can be fun. Always make sure. Probably won't be getting one of those because I have 5 kids between me and my girlfriend, so that would be getting back. How old are they? Oldest is 10, number 10, 9, 8, 6. Yeah, a bunch of youngest is 3. So somebody like me who's scared to have kids, what would be your advice? We're obviously good at it. What's your advice to me? Somebody like me who's scared to have kids. I would say just do it, and you won't have much benefit for that. You just have to figure it out because there's no turning back. Yeah. You have to keep going. Other than that one couple in California, though, I think they're in their van filled up with their foster kids and they drove off a cliff. So I guess technically you can't end it all. It's not fair. That's not fair. It's not fair to the kids that are from Washington and drove to California to drive off a cliff. Yeah, there's one in Washington.
Hello, fellow students of the first day of the month of Tammuz.
Well, Japanti, wonderful to talk to you, my friend. Thanks so much for calling in, dude. And wonderful Christmas. I hope you all have a wonderful
This is the day that the first great encyclopedic story of nice to come is well known as he wrote several books in the first century that it's staying on the but this backstory of his which maybe not exactly on this particular day, born in the year 37, more or less, in Judea. He describes his autobiography a kind of interesting experimentation with several different groups of religious figures working in Judea at the time. He, sort of dabbled in all kinds of different religious ideas. So he finally decided, somewhat hesitatingly perhaps, or unenthusiastically, to be siding with the Pharisees, who are most likely associated with the rabbis or with the military. At any rate, his claim to fame was that he was appointed to be the commander of the northern forces defending Judea against the Roman invaders in the 4th century. Basically, what had happened was in 66 of that year, there was significant upheaval in Judea. There were a lot of different social movements and political and economic disagreements with the Romans who were occupying Israel at the time. And they sent a general, Cestius Gallus, from the north to come down and try and quell the uprising. Turns out that Cestius Gallus was a total failure, and his band of guerrilla workers completely wiped out his legion at the pass of Bet Horon. Humiliating defeat, Cestius Gallus himself was able to limp home in humiliation, but he lost his treasured eagle standard, which is, was a huge Roman army and a Roman pride. So the Romans certainly didn't take this lying down. They resolved to send a much more proficient general, Vespasian, who would later become the
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, you know the things that you do, you'll make me feel alright. You know I work all day to give you money to buy you things. And it's worth it just to hear you say, you're gonna give me everything. So when I get you alone, when I get you alone, you make me feel alright. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get you on you, I find the things that you do will make you feel alright. Yeah. So when I get home to you, I find the things that you do.
While the attackers on the outside have to find their own food all the time. So the procedure is hoping that the attacker would become third in particular, and in order to try and send the opposite message and early die off food. And Josephus had his rebels do all their laundry in the fairly scarce amount of water that they had remaining, and then hang their wet clothes over the walls so that the Roman defenders would see that and say, wow, they must have a lot of water in there because they're not worried about it. They're doing their laundry. But in the end, it was inevitable that the Romans would take North Africa. Josephus tried mightily to convince the rest of the defenders to surrender, and they failed to do so. By the way, Josephus is so hard to really read properly because, as we shall see, he was later writing for a Roman audience, and specifically for his Roman patron, which included most prominently among them Titus, the son of Vespasian. So he has to write it in such a way that the Romans appear noble.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to give you money to buy you things. And it's worth it just to hear you say, you're gonna give me everything. So when I get you alone, now when I get you alone, you know I feel alright. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. So when I get
The Bible forbids suicide, but that's a great transgression against God. Therefore, why don't we make it? Let us, do a lottery, and the people who are chosen will kill the rest of us, and we'll do this in sequence with one person killing about 10 people, another person killing the next people, and then that way only the last person will actually have to commit suicide. So, rather surprisingly, they go along with it. Josephus and one other person end up being alive. Which my Josephus says, let's think this through. Maybe it is actually better to show discretion under metaphorical. And those two last people surrender. And when Josephus is presented to Vespasian, Josephus has kind of a flash of inspiration and says that I bet you're going to be emperor soon. Vespasian scoffs, but just then, remarkably, another messenger comes up and says, hey, they want to bring Rome. And so he's willing to tolerate Josephus because maybe he's right. By the way, that story also sounds similar. The story told about Rabbi Yochanan and Zakkai. And although the Talmudic account was committed to writing hundreds of years later based on oral tradition, we should note that Josephus, as a historian, was not at all squeamish about borrowing material from other historians without necessarily contributing their sources. So at any rate, what happens to Josephus at that battle at Jotapata is he is taken into Roman captivity. He's a captive, but once the station is in fact elevated, then he ends up becoming sort of like the professional Jew of the Roman forces. He accompanies Vespasian's son on his campaign against the rebels. He describes his experiences with the destruction of the temple itself. That's just full of pathos. He describes how, he begs Josephus to turn a scroll for himself, to release members of his family from captivity, and even to take down some of the rebels from the crosses that had been erected hundreds of them around Jerusalem to crucify the rebels who were positioned here as go-to the Romans for rebellion. And then, what happens?
Baby's good to me, she's happy as can be, she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Baby said she mine, she tells me all the time, she said so. In love with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling our that her baby's getting gay, She buys her diamond rings, she said so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. Maybe she's mine, she tells me all the time, she said so.
Light so much information that we would not have called as if it were not for his provisions. So today is in many ways the birthday of Jewish history, with Josephus to come out of the Roman. By the way, for those of you who are subscribed to the channel and have been members of the channel, there's a little bit of different activity over the summer because I'm really excited that I'm making my way towards my first publisher due date for volume 1 of the history of the Jews that I've been working on for a couple of years now. And it's really thrilling if you're interested in reading the last chapters and commenting on them. I'm really pleased to have about 100 people who are just members of this channel and elsewhere checking the information box for that link. And I have a lot of great plans for later on in the summer when we get started up again with the season. Of course, there's many more videos. Thank you very much for your attention and your
West, and one gives is the sailor's prayer. That's what I say every night. Yes, Jesus loves nautical stuff, so I bet he would be pretty stoked on that. Santa would be so. It's a smart one around this time of year. So, what are your thoughts? You've made it through on this one. Are we doing call it's too much? I mean, there's now a loud, I think, minority. I don't know, maybe majority of saying this is too much. Or we're talking people too much. What are your thoughts? Be honest with us. You're a dentist.
Ooh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl. Love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week. It's not enough to show I care. No, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. One you made me love, babe. Just like I need you. Oh, hold me, love me, hold me. Ain't got nothing but love. Hey, baby. What you need, love, babe. Just like I need you. Oh, hold me,
That's why his eyes go in different directions. You see those people where like this eye's going this way and this eye's going this way. So it's like hard to if you're talking to him, it's hard to see which eye to look into when you're talking to him. It's going in opposite directions. We think that having perspective it's not getting any workers' comp. It's all the yeah, so I got screwed on that one. You could have got freaking workers' comp kind of deal. That's why you have to be careful working with them, especially if it's an hazardous place. That's why we need to get a union. Would you join a dentist union if you had the opportunity and chance? Well, I'm cool, so it's what the cool people are doing. For sure. They're all see the teeth behind. As I'm getting ready. Yeah, how do those look? What is that? What is that called when it starts getting that dark stuff around? You teeth, and then you just say, hold them all. Yeah, I gotta redo. Whatever. Push him on the top of the head. Yeah. Yeah, people don't know this, but you can just grow as many teeth as you want. And you push the top, they just come out. Cool. Well, wonderful to talk to you. You're so sweet to call in today. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Usually today it looks nice there. It's kind of chilly. Well, you have that nice sweater on or sweatshirt. It must be a little chilly. It is. It's nice for working in the yard. Oh my gosh, what's on the front of that thing? It's some moths. Oh my gosh, I've never seen such a thing. Magpie. Oh yes. Yeah. That's fun. Love it. You're just such an awesome job. I just wanted to say thanks for keeping it up. Don't listen to the haters. Well, you're very sweet. Nice to talk to you. Have a wonderful Christmas. Figure out some Christmas lunch. Yeah, see you later. Bye. Yeah, he's so sweet. Because he had kids of actual I don't know. Because I think historically, dentists have the highest rate of suicide. Actually, have you heard that before? Not even I have. It didn't say suicide. And why is that? I wonder, just looking at people's mouths all the time. We're literally getting into interest too much, or so I just wonder why did it? I don't know.
That interesting.
Temptations too, right? So I haven't seen it. So yes, Doctor. Touch me.
You think I'm gonna be sad? I think it's the day, yeah. The girl that's driving me wild is hanging away. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, and she don't care. She says that living with me is bringing her down, yeah. She'd never be free if I was around. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, and she don't care. She don't know why she's riding so high. Try to think twice, she'll do right by me. Before I can say that and goodbye. She's gonna think twice, she's gonna do right by me. Think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's the day, yeah. That was so sick.
University of Tennessee. I guess he graduated. Was taking animal in his months. I love it. Which one I hate when I was much right here. Yeah. Oh, cool. What is that? The first of the trilogy, or which one? Or the second one? Which one is that? Is the second? I just the first one. Cool. Yeah, I heard there was a movie with Matt Damon. I knew, I was thinking about David Shane. He needs to stick with the characters where he gets shrunk. I was recently watching that movie where he's tiny. There's a downside. He was kind of flooded out. But yeah, he needed to be in the quarterback as well. Have you read Lester Ballard? I loved Lester Ballard. He was wonderful. He's like a serial killer, though, I guess. And remember when he has the dead woman and he's trying to shop for lingerie? Yeah, that's a good one. And then obviously, Blood Meridian, you read that one. Yeah, that's a wonderful century. It's a wonderful one. But Harrigan's wonderful. He's having sex with a watermelon in the beginning or whatever. Yeah, Harrigan's hilarious. Yeah, I loved Sundry. I was reading that. The person I was with at the time when I was living in Knoxville, there's a part in Sundry where he sees some steakhouse. He's staying with like some prostitute. He sees some steakhouse sign and where the person who I was with lived. It was right by the steakhouse. Oh my gosh, this is where Sundry lived. I was excited. Karen, you have like a voice for NPR. Is that really? What do you mean, listen to yourself? You sound wonderful. Come on, Cameron. Wow. Did you read his newest book? No, it was just a bookstore. I figured it was okay. It was okay. We pretty much all the other ones. During outer dark. Yeah, the outer dark and Archer Kalo's first ones. Those are fun. Those are good ones. They must want to see fine. I only read one of those. Sequels or something. That's a fun one by John Kennedy Toole. It's an interesting story. He killed himself right.
I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need someone help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never been anybody's help in any way. Now in time to lost and not so self-assured. Find a man will find to change your mind. Open up the door. Help me if you can. I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me, my feet off on the ground. Won't you please, please help me out? When I'm gonna turn the ones I'm not don't with me. When the pen independent, seem to vanish in the haze. Then I'm thinking, and think so insecure. And I'm the same night. We all before. Help me if you can. I'm feeling down. I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? That's so sickening. Like,
Already know my gosh, that final paragraph it always gives me the chills. Give me the chills right now if I read it where he's dancing or he just killed the kid or whatever. It's wonderful. I think he's lived out. Cool, Cameron. Well, wonderful to talk to you, Mr. Friend. I'm glad we were able to get your ass last second. Any gift ideas for anybody? Like, watching one of your apologies. Like, for anyone who's listening, particularly, maybe like a loved one or a brother or sister, even my mom. That's not good at all. She just gave me this pack of Burt's Bees. I was freezing Burt's Bees. I was just like, fucking chips there for you. It's like chips. Like, I can't breathe. It's like a high love. It's sweet voice. And then I get this picture of you talking to your buddies. Like, come on, guys, I'll be out in the mountain. Your chips. There's some chamomile tea in the snow if you want to come. Yeah, I do make tea in my apartment here. You're from a mushroom too. I tried it once and there was a lot of like residue that didn't fully dissolve. So it was just like hard string tea, and then the rest of it was just like a spot full of like the goo. It's one of the grossest things I ever ate. So that was like a bad start to a bad trip. Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, last time I did mushrooms, I ended up on my couch crying. So I haven't done it recently. The first time was like the best day of my life. The second time was one of the worst, and I'll never again. I know it's weird how it can turn on you real fast.
what athleticism?
Turn pretty bad on you pretty immediately.
Mona,
Yes, sir.
how you doing? How you doing, girl? No, you're right, Dan. Help me if you can. Feel down.
Go on right here. Nice to talk to you, dude. Yeah, you too. Thanks for having me. For sure. Have a good holiday, guys. Yeah, you too. Happy Christmas. And speaking of Santa Claus, yeah, I recently filed a paperwork. Good for you. Don't do that. Not enough. There are documents in government possession that you can look at.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Long days ago, they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I'm reaching place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. So it was so sick when it was like today. You were singing about yesterday. It was amazing, and everybody was like, "Look at this athleticism. It's very athletic. Athleticism, very athletic. This might be the most athletic podcast you've ever seen. It's not even a podcast. It's so athletic." Ice cream, ice cream, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream, ice cream, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Dude, I got sneeze all the way the fuck over there. That's cray cray in a good way. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan, 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 ice cream.
As long as it's a Santa-related death, and in his case it was, then he can give you full and your family.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Let Santa know if anybody's looking for insurance or whatever.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.